Hey guys, welcome back. I am going to brighten this up a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to see the brightness on your end, but I couldn't see what I'm doing on this end. So I'm taking a break, obviously, and making a cane, which I really didn't want to make anymore. But I was thinking of making some fruit today, because my daughter says I don't have anything like that. And she also said because my show's in October, that I need to start making some Halloween stuff. So I will probably do that later. Actually, I did make a bunch of Halloween stuff, and I had them in the oven baking. And when I took the tile out, it hit the rack, and they fell off into the bottom of the oven. But they didn't just go into the bottom of the oven. They went through the two slits on the side that takes them down to the burner. So now every time I turn my oven, it stinks like holy heck. And I can't get them out without unscrewing the oven. So my husband said just put on the self-cleaning and it'll be all gone. So I got to do that today, but I don't feel like turning my oven up to 1,000 today. So we're going to make a little lemon today. I have not made one of these before. But it should be fairly simple, I would think. I'm using the Pinata. It's a sun bright yellow. So I'm hoping that it'll give me a really nice bright yellow inside. And to me it looks kind of green. And no gloves. So I'm going to run this through the pasta machine. And I have a feeling it's going to make a mess because I didn't really seal this. But it all should rub off onto the clay itself. And then I'll clean up my pasta machine. So we're just going to roll this through. And all I did was use translucent. And I didn't use that much on the yellow, but it looks really bright here. Let me show this to you in a minute. That's a pretty bright yellow. I don't know if I want to be that bright. So I'm just going to kind of mute it out a little bit. I mean, I picked bright. What was I expecting, right? So we've got a lot accomplished this past week or so. Like I said, I had a tutorial for you. I made some Halloween earrings. But because they got lost in the oven, I don't have a full set to show you. So I had to scrap that video. And I made a couple in advance, like the lamp working ones, because I knew that I wouldn't be able to get to you as soon as I wanted to. So I kind of made a few in advance so that at least I had something up there. I am still working on the giveaway. I'm just trying to figure out how to get all the names in there. That's probably my biggest issue. So if you have made me public, I can see your name. If you're private, I cannot see you as a subscriber. So unfortunately, those people will not be able to be in the giveaway because I can't see you. But I can't write down 7,000 names or however many there are. So I'm going to explain to you how I'm going to do the giveaway. Alright, let me just run this through one more time and I think we're good. Okay. So there we go. There's our yellow. So basically, when you go to YouTube and you hit your subscribers, you'll get a page of everybody's name, when they signed up and all that, but you only get 50 per page. There is no way to download subscribers, to download their names or anything. So I literally would have to copy and paste every page. You got 50 a page, let's just say divided by, I'm going to say 6,000. Let's see what that would be. That's 120 pages that I would have to copy and paste. I can't do that. That's just way too much. So, I'm going to count how many pages there are. So, let's say 120 pages. I'm going to put into the randomizer 1 through 120. And then that's going to give me a page. Okay? Then I will go to that page, and there's going to be 50 on each page, and then I'll go 1 through 50. And then whatever name shows up by counting down that page, that's going to be the winners of our giveaway. So I know that's a kind of weird way to do it, and I've seen people do these, they do these giveaways with a wheel, and it's got everybody's name in the wheel. The only problem is I don't have, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how they're getting their names, and they might just be doing it for people that comment. And I didn't do that on this one. This one I left it open to everybody. So I might have to do that the next time. I just feel like this is still too, it's still too bright to me for a lemon. I don't know why. It just seems like it's really bright. And I don't have a lemon in my house so that I can look. But it's more of a, you know what I'm saying, it's more of a translucent with just a little bit of yellow. So, before I get dead set on this, I'm going to, this will make a really good ghost flower, so I'm not worried about wasting it. I don't think I wasted it at all. But, let's see what other yellow I have. And I might just have to put like a drop. Wow, I don't have a whole lot of yellow. This is a pearl yellow. Dandelion. And a sunshine yellow. Why does that look really dark? Yeah, I don't know what happened. All my, I've never seen this happen before. But all of my colors have kind of changed. See, this is a yellow, and it's turned to an ugly brown. I didn't know alcohol ink goes bad, so if you didn't know that alcohol ink goes bad, apparently it does. So, what we're going to do is we're going to save that one. I'm going to save that for a ghost flower. I will be right back. Alrighty, so we did this again, but I used one drop, literally one small drop, and look at what it did. So that's the difference. So to me, that's a huge difference between color, and that's more of what I want. So, I'll squish all this up, make it into a nice little log. Black on there, right there. Okay, so now I don't know if I want to wrap it in the rind first. So let's try this way. I think I made a lime once. It turned out actually really well. But I'm making this so small that hopefully I can get all my lines in there. So if I were to do this, and now I'm just playing for a minute just to see. So there's 4. What does that give me? So that'll give me 8. But I don't want to go even. I want 9, believe it or not. I mean, I could go 8, but I think I want to go a little bit more. 9 or 10. Okay, let me go drum up a picture of a lemon. It's about the only way I can do this. Let's go lemon slice. Brought my other phone in here today so I can look. Alright, so I know this is a weird way of doing it, but you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or is that 2, 4, 6, 8? That's got 10 slices. Or you can do the 8. But it seems like on all of them, there's about 10 slices. Anywhere between 8 and 9. So we can do it this way too. So I'm going to reduce this down, and we're going to get our 9 slices this way instead. So let me reduce this, and if I don't like it by the time I get to the end of it, then well, then I'll shut this off and start all over again. So you will see me in just a few minutes. Be back. Hey guys, welcome back. So we've been pretty busy getting all kinds of stuff done for my upcoming shows and stuff. But I took a break today because I don't have anything that's really summery. And also I want to do a lot of 4th of July stuff. So I made a bunch of different cutters. I'm still making more. But I wanted to come in and do like a lemon slice. Something summery, maybe even a watermelon today, I don't know. But anyways, so I made one of these already, but I put Pinata Sunbright Yellow on top of it, and I just kind of, you know, smushed it around, and it made it like really, really, really yellow. So I'm going to use this for a ghost flower. So what I did with this one was I did a big chunk of translucent, and I added 1 drop. That's all you need is 1 drop, because you want it to kind of still show light but be bright at the same time. So on a lemon, you've got anywhere between 8 and 10 slices. I like 9, 10. Okay, so you can do it this way. You can find your center point, right? Which, you know me, I have a really hard time with that. And then you can make your cuts like this, you know, just slice them in here, but that's going to give you 8. So if you like the 8 like that, you can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know why I want to do 9, but I do. So if you do it this way, it's okay, but you've just got to make sure that your slices go straight down. Okay, like that, because you're going to put white around this. So as you can see, we got one that's a little smaller, and then if you inspect it and you didn't go straight down, I actually did really good on this one, didn't I? Except for that one piece, a little air bubble in there, you know. But I would love to have 1 more slice. Okay, so you can do it that way, or you can bunch it all up, and you can just make a strip, make it round, and then make the strip, you know, your normal way, like you're making a flower, which is probably what I'm going to do, because I showed you what I just did and it came out really good. If I do it again, it's going to come out really bad. That's just the way it always seems to be. So we're going to make this about 9 inches, and I wish I had something that was about 9 inches long that I could just roll it, because that way you know you're getting a consistent thickness all the way through. And again, I want to do 9. So I'm just going to go easy. Okay. Try and get it as close as we can. Hopefully there's no air bubbles. Okay, so the center's a little small. So I want to bring those back in here. Okay, so there we go. See, you can tell where it's a little small in the center. I don't want that. I just want the ends a little bigger. Alright, so I think we're okay. If we go a little bigger, that's okay, because obviously we can cut it down. And I love working with 1.5, but I'm going 1 inch on these because I think my lemon slices will be too small to do anything with. Okay, so the reason I cut it to 9 inches in a circle instead of making the lemon shape is I want to keep one side round. Okay, so now we're just going to go in. Okay. And then we have to go in and wrap these in white. So I'm going to do these to all this one. Oops, I made that one a little. See what my dogs are barking at. Okay, so I'm going to do that to all of these and I will be right back. Alrighty, so we're back. And these are our little lemon slices. Okay, so I took a bit of white. I tried it at a 3. It seemed a little too thick. I tried it at a 5. It seemed a little too thin. So I went to a 4. So the one thing when you do this is it's not a flower. So you're not going to wrap it the same way as you would a flower. And I'll try and explain why in a second here. Okay, so I've got one that I've already wrapped complete, right? But if I do that on that, then that's going to make that center way too thick. So what I'm going to do is I'm just putting that slice on the full one. And then the next one, I'm just going to go halfway. See, I got this where it's not quite even all the way down. So I'm trying to get it into shape here so that it's the same size. Okay, so that's going to come up like this, right? And it's going to share that one. And then you can come in here and, well, white clay is really, really soft. But I'm going to come in from the top like this. Okay. And I'm going to come down and go all the way to the bottom. And I'm going to do this on every one of them. You know, and this way you don't have a center that's thicker than all the other ones. Okay. So again, grab your next petal or slice. It looks like a flower, so if I call it a petal, that's why. I'm trying to make this really sharp on the bottom. Okay. And trying to make it the same size. Okay, and then you're just going to set that one right there. Ooh, he's a little smaller, isn't he? He won't be once I put the white in there. Okay, so I'm going to do that on all of them, and then I'm just going to take the white again, and I'm going to cover from the top to that side. So I'm going to finish wrapping these, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back, and we are on the final slice right here. So I just want to show you on the final slice, you don't want to put any white down on either side of it. I kind of went a little too far with this, and I didn't cut it enough. I'm going to leave that alone because it's the end anyways, and you know you're going to cut off your end pieces. So anyways, on that last slice, you just want to go for your top because you already have this covered and already have this covered. So what I'm going to do, this is what I've been doing to make me have a really nice triangular end. Like that. Well, that's not quite where I wanted it. Let's go one more time here. There we go. Much better. And we're going to stick that last slice in. Okay, now we have the inside of our lemon. Okay, so if you look at the inside of the lemon, you got, besides the rind that goes around it, you do have some white that goes in between the slices. So we're going to do that really quick. And all we need is a thin one. And then I'm not sure how I'm going to do the top. I was kind of thinking of doing a Skinner blend to get like a light yellow and then a thin yellow. But I don't know if I want to do a Skinner blend or just put a light yellow and then a dark yellow. Okay, this is not even. So let's try that again, shall we? Sometimes this just makes it a little easier. I need 9 slices, so we're probably going to have to get a little bit more white. Alright, so let's just try this for now. It's so sticky that it's sticking to my fingers. I may end up having to put a little bit more in there. Right now, I just want to get enough into here. Okay. So see, now you've got, I'm going to do that side. It might look a little better than the other side. Okay. So somehow I got a little bit of, I don't know what I got on there, but I got a little bit of color, black color on some of that white. So I had to trash that. And with the white, I'm adding just a little bit of translucent on it. Just so it's not so in your face. So I'm going to run this through the pasta machine really quick and blend it in there. And again, it's just a small amount of translucent, not a whole lot. Okay. So now again, we're just going to roll it out and just fill up the rest of that V shape on each of the slices here. I probably could have made these a little thicker to start with, but I didn't. I don't think I need it really thick, just a little bit right on top. That one might be a little too big. Maybe not. Just gonna do a little bit on that one. All right, so also, as I'm doing this, I know we don't have a winner yet for the giveaway. I've been trying to find a program where I could take all your names and put it in like a spin the wheel thing, because I've seen other people use that. But the people that I've talked to that use it, nobody has gotten back to me. So I'm going to end up doing it a different way, because there's no way that I can copy and paste 7,000 names. Number two, if you're a subscriber but you have me on private, I don't see you and nobody else can see you, and so I would not be able to add your name into the giveaway. Just wanted to let you know that. So I think the way we're going to end up doing this is, if there's, let's just say everybody is in that name, and we've got 125 pages. On each of those pages are 50 names. That's how YouTube shows them, is 50 at a time. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to take a randomizer, and I am going to do it 100 or 1 to 125, and that's going to give me a page. And then I'll do 1 through 50, and that'll give me a name that way. That's the only way that I can do this. I think next time we do a giveaway, I'll have everybody comment, and then hopefully I can grab all the comments. But I left this open to everybody, whether they commented it or not. That might not have been a good idea, obviously. So we're going to see how that works. So I got a little problem right here, is because this guy is not sitting all the way in. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to tear this apart. Maybe I can. I just don't want to destroy it. So I have to take this guy out and make him a little longer. I have two actually that are like that. But hopefully that once I start reducing it, it'll fit in where it's supposed to go. Okay, so there's our lemon. So now we just need a nice size to go around the outside of white. And on this, I'm probably going to do it at the thickest setting, maybe even a number 1. So we're going to put all this together really quick here. Just to see how thick it would make it if I did it at my thickest setting, which is 0. I know that this isn't going to fit. I'm just kind of doing it for purposes, because we have all that stuff already on top. See, and just adding that's going to be way too much, I think. So let's try a 2. And then I'll know. So That's all you guys got to do, is just basically go around and figure out how thick you want that. I think 2 is a little too thick as well. So we're going to try this as number 3. If you look at lemons, sometimes you got a lot of rind and sometimes you don't have a lot, so you don't have to be anal about this. Okay, so that's going to be the number 3. Okay, so I think we're going to do a number 3. So again, I'm going to add a little translucent, and since it's such a small piece, I'm just going to add just a small chunk. And then I will put you on pause while I go find some. Definitely going to use a cad yellow. But I have to debate whether I want a light yellow Skinner blend, like a sunshine yellow, or if I want to go just straight yellow. Okay, so I'm hoping that this will fit all the way around. Oh, we're so close, but I think we can do this. I think we can, I think we can. So we're going to put it around a little tighter. Okay. Alright, so about right there, looks like where we want to cut it. It's quite farther than I thought it was. Okay, now we're just going to cut off this top part here. Kind of need a sharp blade, and well, this isn't as sharp as I would like it. Oh, it's good enough. Okay, so now we have our rind. I could have probably gone to a number 4, but that's okay. All right, so now we're going to grab some yellow. Let's take a peek at some lemon. Some real lemons here. And let's see if it goes from a, no, if you look at all the lemons that I'm seeing, it just goes straight yellow. There's really no light yellow. Oh, see, this one does. This one's got just a little amount of yellow, but that's a drawing. So that's a real one. So I think we're just going to go straight yellow. Alrighty, so let's just grab some yellow and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, so we are back and we have it all kind of wrapped up here. It's not the perfect circle, but that's okay. So now we just need to cut this. And even this isn't quite as flat as I'd like it. So I'm just going to cut one side here. Whenever I do this, I always seem to not get it right. So hopefully today is a different day and it'll look good. Take a little bit off the corner right there. So what this is cad yellow, and I added a little bit of white to it. straight cad yellow was just a little too dark. I don't even know if I used the sharp edge of the blade or not. Probably not. Alright. Okay, so we are going to reduce this now. So make sure though, before you put all this together, make sure that you got a white line on every side of your lemon. Because remember, one of those sides doesn't have one, so you want to make sure you put that right. Okay, or you're going to end up with a flower that looks more like a heart, a lemon that looks more like a heart if there isn't enough in the middle. Okay, and now it's the fun part. So I'm just going to show you really quick how I reduce it. I just use the inside of my hands with my fingers, and I basically reduce it from the center. Okay, and then I'll come over here every couple of minutes and get that all the same size. There seems to be like an air bubble in there. I hope there isn't. Could just be me. Okay, and again. I'll come to the other side and do the same as well. And if you just want to make like a lemon slice for an earring, then obviously you're not going to want to reduce this too small. So I'm probably going to go to 1 inch. And we're kind of almost there. I don't know, that just seems to me too big for an earring, but I know a lot of people like to make them big. So I could probably cut it in half once I get to my length that I want, and then I can make them smaller. Okay, and this way you don't have that much waste. Oh, don't know where that blue came from. So alcohol will work to get rid of that. Must have been something from previous. I don't know where that came from. But now it's kind of stuck in there. Okay, so I'm just going to go a little smaller, not by a whole lot. Okay, so stretch as you go. Okay, hold on to it. Okay, and then to make it all even, I'll come in here and I'll just roll for a second. So I think I'm going to leave it just like that. And then if I want to go smaller, I'll go smaller after I take some slices off of the top. So this is the worst part. This is cutting into it and praying that it all turned out okay. So the clay's a little soft, so I'm going to roll it as I cut. Sometimes that works great, sometimes it don't. Hopefully it keeps its shape. Well, it kind of did. Okay, and there you have your lemon. So, let's show you what you can do with this. This is still really small. I probably could have gone bigger. So let's just do, I don't know. I'm going to do 2 slices. Yeah, it might be too soft for me to be slicing this right now, but we're going to try anyways. Okay. And if you want, yeah, so they're a little misshapen because it's a little soft. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'll make some more. I'm not going to make that many lemon earrings. Ugh. I have a horrible tile here. Okay, just lay it straight on a tile. I'll try and kind of round it back. So I'll put this on paper, put it in the freezer if you want a really nice slice. And then when it comes out, you'll be able to slice it a lot easier. So I'm just looking for a little ball tool here. Okay, and then I'm just going into the yellow. Yeah, I got black on there and everything. I don't know what happened here. Okay, so you just take the ball tool. Okay. And you're kind of like adding a little bit of pulp in there. I don't know if you can really see what I'm doing. Okay. So it'll make it look a little more realistic. And these slices look horrible because they're not round. So how about we just do, we're going to do it straight on the cane itself, and that way you'll get a better idea of what it's supposed to look like. Because if you're visual like me, you're going to look at that and go, that just looks off. Okay, so basically that's what you're doing. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see. Hopefully it's giving me, it's not allowing me to focus here. I don't know why. Okay. It keeps locking is what it's doing. So I have no idea what that means and why it's locking it. So hopefully, there we go. You can see what I'm trying to do. And then when you're done with that, when it's on your tile, you can do the same on this side if you want, and just put little, you know what I mean, little marks in the side so it looks all nice and rough. You could probably even take some texture stamps and do the same. I have one right here. This is something new, but I mean, it's not going to work on this, I don't think. You can take aluminum foil and see. So now you have more of a lemon look. Gosh darn it, I cannot focus, guys. I'm really sorry about that. But you can use like a sandpaper, you can use whatever you use to use texture and make it like that. The other thing you can do, so you can have an earring just like that, hang a really pretty, I don't know, a lemon yellow bead on top, or lines are straight. Got a little slice right there, put a hole right there and a hole right there, and have like a hoop or something and make like your half-made earrings. So there's that. So hopefully that was great. We did make another one. In fact, this was the video that we actually did on camera together, but when I cut it, somehow I was missing a line. And I honestly like, I don't know, I guess they both look the same, but you see that? And I looked at everything, and I looked at the video and I put the line in there. It was there. So I don't know what happened to it, but I figured with this one, yeah, I may have screwed up half of it, but I could keep it because it still looks kind of cool. Or just slice it and use your bottom. You know, so there's your lemon slice. I hope you had fun with that. So now I'm going to go take care of the giveaway. I'm going to go ahead and put that on a separate video. It's just going to be a quick, I'm going to mention the names. Usually I like to be transparent. And when I do the numbers and I do the names and stuff, I show you where they're lined up on a page. I actually get on there and randomly pick a number with you watching me so that you know that I'm not picking any favoritisms. Unfortunately, guys, I can't do that this time because just at the sheer volume of 7,000 names I have to choose. So I can't do that on this one. But remember, we're going to do the Lucy Clay extruder given to us by Lucy Clay herself and 4 boxes of cutters. So we will be back with that, and you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you in a couple days, hopefully. All right, bye. Hey guys, welcome back. I just wanted to show you the finished earrings. I don't know if they're finished. I do want something to hang off the bottom of the lime or the lemon here. And obviously you want your cuts a little straighter than what I made my original ones. But this is one. So like with the half ones, you know, you could have your little lemon slice hanging like that. It just looks really boring. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. And these were the full ones. I found some yellow agate. It's kind of like a dyed crackle agate. I thought those were cute. I don't know if you can see them really well. But I left a wrap on the bottom. Because I don't know, I was thinking of just hanging some maybe little yellow beads or, you know, yellow, orange. I don't know yet. Maybe even some summer charms or something to the bottom. But I did put varnish on the top, really light. And if you can see, it really helps it make it look like a lemon. You know, instead of being straight, by putting those dots in there, it really looked like pulp. So I'm kind of liking that. But I wanted to come back and show you what they look like. These are a little big, but I kind of like them. I made a couple smaller ones that look better, so I'm going to go ahead and put those together now. And we will talk to you later. Just so you know, I am going to be out of town from Sunday to Wednesday. So there's probably not going to be a video unless I can get one done today and just upload it before I leave. My store is going to be closed, but I'm not sure if it's closed on vacation mode or if I'm just going to close it to shipping. So I will let you know when I can, and you guys have a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.